Have you ever stopped to think that some of your daily habits might quietly be cutting years off your life? What if the things you do every day, without even realizing, are slowly wearing down your body, draining your energy, and speeding up the aging process? And here's the surprising truth. These habits often seem perfectly normal, even healthy, until the hidden damage finally shows up. The encouraging news is that it's never too late to turn things around. By making a few simple yet powerful changes, you can protect your health, feel more energized, and even add extra years to your life. In this video, we'll uncover 6 daily habits that steal years off your life after 70, and more importantly, what you can do right now to stop them. From what you eat and drink to the way you respond to small health signals, each of these habits has a direct impact on how your body functions as you age. So, stay with me until the very end, because the last habit on this list is one that almost everyone overlooks, and yet, it can have the greatest effect on your long-term well-being. Number 1. Ignoring subtle health symptoms. One of the most dangerous habits that can silently shorten your lifespan is dismissing the early warning signs your body gives you. Many seniors shrug off fatigue, dizziness, shortness of breath, or unexplained pain, thinking they're simply part of getting older. But in truth, these small symptoms are often your body's way of alerting you to something deeper. Potential issues like heart disease, diabetes, or even early stages of cancer. Ignoring these clues doesn't make them disappear. It gives them time to grow worse, quietly taking a toll on your health and longevity. The biggest mistake many people make is waiting until their symptoms become severe before taking action. The truth is, your body often sends gentle warnings long before a major health issue appears. Paying attention to those subtle signs can be the difference between managing a minor condition and facing a life-threatening crisis later on. For instance, shortness of breath might be an early indicator of heart disease, while frequent urination could signal the onset of diabetes. Even persistent fatigue may be your body's way of hinting at an underlying thyroid problem. Many serious illnesses don't arrive suddenly. They creep in quietly, building over time, while giving off small hints that are easy to dismiss. That's why regular checkups and truly listening to your body are so crucial. Take Helen, for example. At 76, she began noticing slight chest tightness and shortness of breath when climbing stairs. She brushed it off, assuming it was just part of aging. For months, she carried on as usual, unaware that her heart was warning her of something serious. Then, one afternoon, things changed. She felt a sudden, sharp pressure in her chest and became lightheaded and weak. That moment pushed her to seek medical help, and it likely saved her life. After a thorough examination, her doctor discovered early-stage heart disease and narrowing arteries. Because Helen caught it in time, she was able to manage her condition through medication, diet adjustments, and gentle exercise. Today, she feels stronger, more energized, and far healthier than she did years ago, all because she chose to listen to her body instead of ignoring it. So if you've been feeling off, noticing new aches, or experiencing changes that don't seem normal, don't wait for them to get worse. Track your symptoms, schedule regular visits with your doctor, and always ask questions about anything that concerns you. Your health gives you quiet clues. The key is learning to pay attention before those whispers become alarms. Many serious health conditions can be prevented or treated far more effectively if they're caught early. Your body is constantly sending signals. The challenge is learning how to listen. The secret to living longer and feeling younger lies not in ignoring those small messages, but in paying attention to them before they turn into something serious. Every ache, every change in energy, every shift in how you feel, it all matters. When you learn to listen, you give yourself the best chance at a healthier, longer life. Number 2. Not drinking enough water. This is one of the most common yet underestimated habits that can quietly shorten your lifespan after 70. For many older adults, dehydration isn't simply about feeling thirsty. It's about how the body begins to lose its ability to manage water efficiently with age. Over time, your kidneys, brain, and heart all depend on proper hydration to function at their best. But as we get older, the body's water retention declines, and the natural sense of thirst becomes weaker. That means by the time you feel thirsty, your body may already be running low on fluids. And dehydration doesn't just make you uncomfortable, it can have serious effects on your health. When your body lacks enough water, your blood becomes thicker, forcing your heart to work harder to pump it through your veins. This extra strain can raise your blood pressure and even increase the risk of stroke or heart attack. It doesn't stop there. Dehydration also slows circulation to the brain, which can cause dizziness, confusion, and memory lapses. Symptoms many people mistakenly assume are just part of aging. But often, it's not aging at all. It's simply dehydration. Take Margaret, for instance. At 80, she began to feel lightheaded whenever she stood up too quickly. Her energy levels were dropping, and her skin had become noticeably dry. She thought it was all part of getting older, until one afternoon, while shopping, she suddenly became disoriented and confused. Her doctor ran some tests and discovered that she was chronically dehydrated. He advised her to start drinking at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, spread evenly throughout the day instead of all at once. Within a week, Margaret felt the difference. Her energy improved, her focus sharpened, and even her skin looked healthier. Something as simple as staying hydrated gave her body the boost it needed to function at its best. The dizziness soon disappeared, her energy returned, and she even noticed her mind felt clearer and sharper throughout the day. So, how can you make sure you're drinking enough water every day? Start with small but consistent habits. Keep a glass or bottle of water within reach at all times, on your desk, next to your bed, or wherever you spend most of your day. If you often forget to drink, set reminders on your phone or use a water bottle marked with hourly goals to track your progress. You can also stay hydrated through what you eat. Herbal teas, light broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers, oranges, and melons are all great options to maintain healthy hydration levels. Just be cautious about relying on coffee, alcohol, or sugary drinks. While they might quench your thirst temporarily, they can actually cause your body to lose more fluids in the long run. Proper hydration is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to support your heart, brain, and kidneys. It keeps your circulation strong, your thinking clear, and your energy stable. Yet despite being such an easy habit to maintain, many seniors still overlook it. If you want to stay mentally alert, prevent dizziness, and support long-term vitality, make it a goal to drink enough water every single day. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Your support encourages us to keep creating content that informs and inspires. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Poor sleep quality. One of the most overlooked habits that can quietly steal years off your life after 70 is not getting enough quality sleep. Many seniors assume that poor sleep is simply part of aging, but that's not entirely true. Chronic sleep deprivation can slowly weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and even accelerate the aging of your brain. Over time, this lack of restorative rest doesn't just make you tired, it increases your risk of dementia, heart disease, and even premature death. The challenge is that as we get older, our sleep cycles naturally change, and deep sleep becomes harder to achieve. But does that mean we have to accept sleepless nights as normal? Absolutely not. As we age, the body naturally produces less melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep cycles. This decline makes it harder to fall asleep and even harder to stay asleep through the night. Many older adults find themselves waking up several times, whether from joint discomfort, frequent trips to the bathroom, or simply restlessness that seems to come from nowhere. But the real problem lies deeper. When you miss out on deep, restorative sleep, your body doesn't have enough time to repair and recover. Over time, this can lead to chronic inflammation, poor memory, slower thinking, and even a weakened heart. Take Joseph, for example. At 77, he had struggled with restless nights for years. No matter how early he went to bed, he would wake up several times during the night and rise in the morning feeling just as exhausted as when he had laid down. Gradually, he noticed his memory wasn't as sharp, and his energy levels dropped. He found himself forgetting simple things and feeling constantly drained. When he finally spoke to his doctor, he learned that his irregular sleep patterns were raising his stress hormones, specifically cortisol, which was putting extra pressure on his heart and accelerating the aging process in his brain. Determined to make a change, Joseph began with small but meaningful steps. He turned off his phone and television at least an hour before bedtime, set a consistent sleep schedule, and replaced his evening coffee with a warm cup of chamomile tea. Within a month, the difference was remarkable. He began sleeping through the night, woke up feeling refreshed, and even noticed his focus and alertness improving during the day. If you want to protect your health and improve your quality of sleep, start by creating a calm bedtime routine that tells your body it's time to unwind. Avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. Since the blue light from phones and TVs interferes with melatonin production, keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, conditions that naturally promote deeper rest. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day to stabilize your internal clock. And if you still struggle to fall asleep, gentle stretching, meditation, or a soothing herbal tea can help your mind and body relax into a state of rest. Quality sleep is one of the most powerful tools to slow the aging process, boost brain performance, and protect the heart. Yet, many older adults underestimate just how deeply it affects their longevity. A good night's rest isn't just about feeling refreshed, it's about allowing the body to heal, restore, and prepare for the next day. If you truly want to stay sharp, strong, and vibrant for years to come, make restful sleep a non-negotiable priority every single night. Number 4. Eating highly processed foods. One of the biggest and most overlooked threats to your health after 70 is consuming too many processed foods. While they're quick and convenient, the hidden costs to your body can be severe. These foods are often packed with refined sugars, unhealthy oils, and artificial additives that slowly chip away at your health. They promote chronic inflammation, increase the risk of diabetes and heart disease, and can even accelerate cognitive decline. As we age, the body becomes less capable of breaking down and eliminating these harmful substances efficiently. That means the damage from poor dietary choices builds up faster than it did when you were younger. The real danger of processed foods lies in how they trick your brain. They're engineered to taste irresistible, keeping you craving more even when your body doesn't need the extra calories. They fill you up temporarily, but offer little real nourishment, creating a dangerous cycle of fatigue and nutrient deficiency. But the harm doesn't stop at weight gain. These foods can cause blood sugar spikes, raise cholesterol levels, and strain the cardiovascular system, increasing the likelihood of strokes and heart attacks. Over time, the brain also suffers. Research has shown a strong link between diets high in processed foods and cognitive problems such as memory loss and dementia. It's a gradual decline that many people never notice until it's already affecting their daily life. Take Evelyn, for example. At 74, she had always loved sweets and relied on packaged snacks or fast food whenever she didn't feel like cooking. She assumed that since she wasn't overweight, her eating habits weren't a real problem. But over time, she began feeling constantly tired, foggy-headed, and achy in her joints. A routine checkup revealed that her blood sugar levels were in the pre-diabetic range, and her cholesterol was creeping toward a dangerous level. That was her wake-up call. That was when Evelyn decided to take control of her health. She began cutting back on processed foods and replacing them with fresh, nutrient-dense alternatives. Instead of reaching for packaged pastries or sugary snacks, she started enjoying a handful of fruit and nuts between meals. Fast food was swapped for simple, home-cooked dishes made from whole ingredients. Within just a few months, the difference was remarkable. Her energy returned, her thinking felt clearer, and even her joint pain began to fade away. If you truly want to protect your body and brain as you age, one of the smartest steps you can take is reducing your intake of processed foods and replacing them with whole, natural choices. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. These foods work together to keep your muscles strong, your heart healthy, and your mind alert. The benefits go beyond simply adding more years to your life. They add life to your years. Every meal becomes an investment in your long-term vitality. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Your support encourages us to keep creating content that informs, inspires, and helps you live your best life. Number 5. Ignoring social interaction. One of the most underestimated habits that can quietly shorten lifespan after 70 is social isolation. Many people don't realize how deeply human connection affects both physical and emotional well-being. In fact, several studies have shown that loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even premature death. When seniors begin to withdraw from social activities, their cognitive abilities often decline faster. Stress levels rise, mood worsens, and depression becomes more likely, all of which take a serious toll on overall health and longevity. The challenge is that, with age, social circles naturally shrink. Friends may move away, family members get caught up in their own busy lives, and mobility issues can make it harder to stay engaged in community events. As a result, many older adults end up spending far more time alone than they should, often without realizing the emotional and physical toll it's taking. The truth is, the brain thrives on stimulation, interaction, and connection. Without regular social engagement, it begins to lose its sharpness, and cognitive decline can set in much faster than most people expect. Human contact isn't just comforting, it's essential nourishment for the mind. Take George, for example. At 78, he had slowly lost touch with many of his longtime friends. His days followed the same dull routine. He'd wake up, have breakfast, and spend most of his time sitting in front of the television. He only left the house for groceries or medical appointments. Over time, he noticed something unsettling. He felt more tired than usual, his motivation faded, and his memory wasn't as strong as it used to be. Everyday tasks began to feel like chores, and his once bright spirit seemed to dim. When his doctor encouraged him to try joining a local senior activity group, George was hesitant. He thought, what difference could that really make? But after attending just a few sessions, everything changed. He began laughing again, sharing stories, and meeting new people who understood his experiences. Within months, his energy returned, his mood lifted, and even his sleep quality improved. What he realized was simple but powerful. Staying socially active doesn't just help you feel connected. It actually helps your brain and body stay younger. If you want to remain sharp, healthy, and truly fulfilled after 70, keeping up with social engagement is key. That doesn't mean you need to fill your calendar every day, but small, consistent interactions can have a profound impact. Regular conversations, shared meals, or group activities help the mind stay alert and the heart stay open. Whether it's joining a hobby club, attending church gatherings, calling old friends, or volunteering in your community, these moments of connection help reduce stress, boost brain function, and strengthen emotional resilience. Living a long, healthy life isn't just about keeping your body strong, it's also about keeping your relationships alive. If you want to protect your heart, your mind, and your spirit, make a conscious effort to stay engaged with the people around you. Number 6. Skipping strength and balance exercises. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous habits that can quietly take years off your life is neglecting strength and balance training. As we age, muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, happens naturally. Without regular movement and exercise, this decline accelerates, leading to weakness, poor stability, and a higher risk of falls that can seriously impact independence and longevity. As we age, the body naturally becomes weaker, leading to slower reflexes, reduced balance, and a greater risk of falling. But the real danger isn't just the fall itself, it's what happens afterward. A seemingly simple fall after 70 can lead to broken bones, long recovery times, or even a decline in mobility and overall health that's difficult to regain. What many people don't realize is that a single injury can set off a chain reaction, reduced activity, muscle loss, and loss of confidence that accelerates aging far more than they expect. The problem is that many seniors believe staying active in daily routines is enough. Walking around the house, doing chores, or going to the store may keep you moving, but it doesn't challenge your muscles or improve balance in the way targeted exercises do. True strength and balance training actively maintains muscle tone, coordination, and joint stability. 3 things essential for independence and longevity. Without them, the body gradually becomes more fragile, less steady, and far more vulnerable to injury. Take Richard, for example. At 75, he proudly considered himself active. He took daily walks, spent time gardening, and assumed that was plenty of exercise for his age. But over time, he noticed his legs weren't as strong as they used to be, and standing up from low chairs started feeling more difficult. Then one evening, a small misstep changed everything. He tripped over a rug in his living room, something minor, something that could happen to anyone, and fell awkwardly, fracturing his hip. What followed was months of rehabilitation, loss of independence, and a decline in his overall confidence. His doctor later explained that regular strength and balance exercises could have made a crucial difference. Stronger muscles and denser bones might have helped him prevent the fall, or at least reduce the severity of the injury. The good news is, it's never too late to rebuild strength. Even gentle exercises, like chair squats, leg lifts, wall push-ups, or standing on one foot for balance, can make a meaningful difference. These movements don't require special equipment, only consistency and commitment. Over time, they can restore stability, boost confidence, and dramatically lower the risk of life-altering falls. Balance exercises such as standing on one foot for several seconds or practicing heel-to-toe walking can do wonders for coordination and overall stability. These small, simple movements help your body relearn balance and strengthen the muscles that protect you from dangerous falls. The secret to success is consistency. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day, done regularly, can dramatically improve your mobility, reduce your risk of injury, and help you maintain independence as you age. Think of it as a daily investment in your future strength and confidence. Even if you start small, every single movement counts. Over time, those short sessions add up, helping you stay strong, steady, and self-reliant well into your later years. If you want to move freely, keep your balance, and preserve your independence, make strength and balance exercises a non-negotiable part of your daily life. The sooner you start, the more your body will thank you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue creating informative, inspiring content designed to help you live longer and feel better every day. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 6 daily habits that may be quietly stealing years off your life after 70. Many people assume that aging is something completely out of their control, but that's not true. The reality is that your daily choices, even the smallest ones, can dramatically influence how long you live and how well you age. By recognizing and avoiding these harmful habits, you can take back control of your health. Every intentional change, whether it's staying hydrated, sleeping better, eating whole foods, or moving more mindfully, creates a ripple effect throughout your entire body. The result? More energy, better focus, stronger immunity, and a longer, more fulfilling life. Which of these habits spoke to you the most? Have you noticed any of them creeping into your own routine? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Sharing your experiences in the comments not only helps others who might be facing similar challenges, but also inspires a community of people determined to live better at every age. Taking care of yourself after 70 isn't just about adding more years to your life. It's about making sure those years are filled with vitality, strength, and independence. True longevity isn't measured by time alone, but by the quality of each moment you live. Every choice you make, no matter how small, has the power to shape a healthier, more fulfilling future. Whether it's staying hydrated, improving your sleep, choosing nourishing foods, or keeping your mind active through social connections. Each step you take toward better habits helps you build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Aging gracefully is not about resisting time. It's about embracing it wisely. It's about giving your body, mind, and spirit what they need to thrive every day. So start today, even if it's just with one simple change. Over time, those small efforts add up, transforming not only how long you live, but how well you live. Thank you for spending your time with us today. I'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments one valuable thing you learned and how you plan to apply it to your daily life. Your reflections and experiences inspire others who may be on the same journey toward better health. Reading your comments always brings great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit. Your support allows us to continue creating meaningful content to educate, empower, and inspire you. Wishing you abundant health, happiness, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos that help you live stronger and longer every day.